Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today we're going to be doing another Grateful Dead reaction. We've got two songs to check out today. I hope you guys are excited. We're going to be listening to a song called Hard to Handle, and the second is The Music Never Stops, which for a Grateful Dead song title, it's probably the most appropriate song title I've heard thus far. The music with the Grateful Dead never stops. I'm fairly certain they could play for 36, 48, 72 hours straight, and they would probably have some issues with, sleep, hydration, food, bowel movements, all the good stuff, but the music never stops regardless. Before we do jump in, however, a big thank you goes to Jason, whose generous support made this reaction possible. And now, let's just jump in. The yodel. I really can't understand his lyrics here, what he's saying, but there's energy. Oh, I heard that actions speak louder than words. Kind of bouncy. It's a very bluesy feel. I'm loving this syncopated, what seems to be like a tambourine hit. I don't know if you guys are noticing it in the distance, but it's been happening for the last 2 minutes straight. It's keeping the rhythm very steady. A lot of emphasis on the vocals here. It seems like the handoff now between the vocals and the guitar has now happened. crowd is going crazy. Oh. Dude. Jerry is too good. Hard to handle is exactly right. Perfectly matching its namesake, I guess similar to The Music Never Stops, which we will check out in short order here. But man, that Jerry solo, yeah, that's a Jerry solo, all right. I just love that he weaves this beautiful melodic narrative in his playing, and it's also made more intense and amplified by the guitar techniques he chooses to employ at each given section. Because, let's say with more bends, more notes, the flurry of craziness that he starts to inject with every passing second in the course of a Jerry solo, it adds to this intensity, and it kind of takes us along this emotional roller coaster ride where we don't know what the notes are to expect, but we know we're in for something crazy. And the thing is, when it comes to Grateful Dead, it's almost impossible, and for me, it is at this point pretty much impossible to tell what is going to come next at any point pretty much ever. Which means that when I am listening to a Jerry solo, as I'm sure many of those in the audience here are listening, don't know what's going to happen next, and he just takes us on this ride, brings us up, brings us down, tosses us into circles, leaving us like in this state of what's going to happen next. It's building. The intensity of this is rising. My emotions are also rising as well, and the payoffs when they happen are huge. That's the beauty of a talented guitarist and songwriter in that sense. You can just paint whatever story you want, and everybody is kind of magnetically forced to listen. That's at least how it feels to me. There's just no moment where I can even think my own thoughts. All that's in my brain when Jerry starts soloing is Grateful Dead. But yeah, let's check out the second one here. This one is called The Music Never Stopped. Before we jump in though, why not hit that subscribe button, toss your boy a like, a comment if you're down there. And if you would like to request a reaction yourself, you can hit the link in the description box down below. That is the best way to support my channel. All right, now it's time for the very appropriate The Music Never Stopped song by the Grateful Dead. The mix is a little bit clearer here, getting more bass. I love bass.
There's mosquitoes on the river.
Oh, I love that melody already.
Fishes rising up like birds.
Da, da, da.
It's been hot for 7 weeks now. Too hot to even speak now. Did you hear what I just heard? It might have been a fiddle. Or it could have been the wind. Well, there seems to be a beat.
Wow.
I can feel it in my feet.
Not to jump the gun or anything, but it feels like all of the instruments are actually in sync, playing along to a similar song and not playing like separate but simultaneous melodies. So far, every instrument that I'm hearing is kind of in lockstep with one another.
I can feel it in my feet. Here it comes again.
And a bit funky too.
There's a band on my highway. High stepping in
Oh,
the
they're
town.
dancing in the town.
It's a rainbow full of sound.
This is all very cohesive.
Loud music. Everybody's dancing.
Whoa.
Come on, children. Come on, children. Come on and clap your hands. Well, the sun went down and honey. And the moon came up and wide. And the stars were spinning dizzy.
Wow, somebody is blasting the keys right there.
Oh, the man kept us so busy. We forgot about the time. There are them beyond description. Like Jehovah's favorite choir.
Da-da-da. I like that
People
melody.
join in hand in hand while the music plays the band. Oh, they're setting us on fire. Crazy rooster crowing at night. Balls of lightning roll along.
Da-da-da-da.
Old men sing about their dreams. Women laugh and children scream. The band keeps playing on.
I can't tell if it's me who's gotten better at listening and understanding the Grateful Dead, or if this song is just more easy to digest in general. But I feel like I hear every instrument here, and they all feel, again, cohesive. There was one kind of moment maybe 45 seconds ago where I was like, oh man, this is where they're going to start to diverge and do the whole separate streams thing, but part of a massive river. But I think it's kind of in the pocket right now for whatever that Grateful Dead pocket looks like.
About their dreams. Women laugh and children scream. The band keeps playing on.
Keep on dancing through the daylight. Breathe the morning air with a song. No one's noticed, but the band's all packed to go. Was it ever
Will they ever hit home? But they keep on dancing.
Oh,
Come on, children. Come on, children. Come on and clap your hands.
oh. This is really nice.
Well, the cool breeze came on Tuesday. And it caused a bumper crowd. And the fields are full of dancing, full of singing and romancing. The music never stops.
Where is Jerry gonna take us now? It's interesting the notes that Jerry chooses to accent. It's almost like when he's descending, he kind of lets the notes fall down like raindrops, and when he wants to shoot right back up, he like punches the sky almost like reverse lightning, starting atop that staircase and then again falling back down, at least in this section. The flow change, wow. I can't believe we flow changed there. That was like such a climax, and then I'm just like surrounded by this like wall of sound, and it's like spiraling upwards, almost like, I don't know, like if you've ever seen like a water spout form in like one of those YouTube videos. They can start from the bottom up, the water level, and also from the clouds above. Man, a lot of nature metaphors today. And they kind of connect, and it feels like I was being sucked up from the bottom and being pushed up into the clouds. And then all of a sudden with that flow change, I don't even know where I'm at now. It's like a completely different atmosphere. See, we're in the chaos. And then just the complete switch.
you. We're going to take a short break, and you can too.
That is a well-deserved short break. Dude, the music never stops, but it stops for short breaks. And like to complete like the trilogy of analogies I was providing, what did we have? We had water spouts, we had like upwards lightning. That was a hurricane of notes right there at the end, just absolutely blitzing into my mind and shattering it. And yeah, that whole common saying that I think I said it one time. I don't know if it was my own original thought or if somebody else prompted me to say it way back when I first started reacting to Grateful Dead. But man, Jerry doing Jerry things is worthy of a shirt at the very least. And if there are royalties for that shirt, you know, I wouldn't be mad if somebody tossed me a few dollars here or there. Especially in this economy with what's going on, things are a bit crazy. But regardless, man, let's talk about the music. And the music is it's unmistakable. I love how they just go into takeover mode, and all of a sudden your brain is the Grateful Dead's brain. Your heart is now beating to the drum of the Grateful Dead. I just love that takeover ability. And it also helps that it's not only just rhythmically, it's melodically, it's in terms of structure, it's in terms of dynamics. Even when they change keys, they change modes, whatever they may be doing, I'm like fully on the bandwagon like the entire time. Whatever roller coaster they decide to put us on, I am there and I'm down for it. I'm very curious what you all think about these songs. And, you know, I think this one out of the two we listened to today was a little bit more, let's say, digestible, at least for like, let's say call it like the first 50% of it. After we start getting into those, Jerry doing Jerry thing moments, that's when no man can understand what happens. You just kind of have to live in their shadow, if you will. And it's not really shadow. That kind of feels hierarchical and wrong. More like you just have to live with that new reality that this is what art can look like. And this is what art certainly sounds like, let me tell you. Also, again, I want to shout out the album cover here. I love looking at this, I guess, this volume 18 Dick's Picks, this like infinitely spiraling flower fractal. I've always wondered like how they created this with software, because I can imagine like as an artist, okay, you start at the smallest thing, you just paint this like whole thing yellow instead of looking for each of the details, and then you just, as you expand and spiral out, Tool fans will get that, you will start adding more and more fine detail. But there are now like modern videos, and I'll see this from like graphic artists especially, where they will like take this super really intricate image and zoom in infinitely into the image, and then in like out pops another infinitely intricate image, and then they keep zooming and zooming and zooming, and like it's a picture within a picture within a picture within a picture. I don't know how they do that. It's pretty damn cool though. But yeah, these were amazing. Thank you for the request today. I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. I will see you in the next one. Hey friends, I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today. And if you'd like me to react to one of your favorite songs, you can hit the link in the description box down below. It is the best way to support my channel. But in any case, your support, your kindness, your comments, your likes, they mean the world to me, and I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.